Now we're at a point in the gloves where you've finished all the way up to the fingers and it's time to separate each of the fingers out onto scrap yarn. So here we are. Our reserved thumb stitches are down here, and we're going to work the first 19 stitches in normal rib. Because we're going to separate the stitches for the pinky finger first. Pinky finger first. Okay, I think that was 16. Yes. Oopsie. Okay, 17, 18, 19. There we go. We're up to 19 stitches, which puts us halfway at the point from the, oh, I don't even know how to say this. The thumb is here, so the pinky's here. And the math is correct. I have a piece of scrap yarn in a contrasting color on my tapestry needle, and I'm going to slip the next 8 stitches onto here. Pull that through and just let that hang. You're going to continue with this round, just forgetting about those held stitches there. You're just going to knit right past them. Oops, I better check to see if that's a knit or a purl. It's a purl. I want to maintain the 2x2 rib while I'm doing this. Okay. Now I'm going to keep going with the rest of the stitches all the way to the end of the round. And then the pattern tells us to knit one more round before we separate the other fingers. I'm having a hard time knitting and talking and counting at the same time, but I know that I'm saying things correctly here. Okay. The reason that we knit one more round is because if you look at a hand, the pinky sits down here and the rest of the fingers are a little bit higher. So we're going to bring the knitting up a little bit higher to match these 3 fingers better. But I'm not going to work that. To save time, I'm going to show you how to separate the other fingers. And here's my knitting again. Here are my, let me double check something. Yes, my 8 stitches are held here for the pinky. And now I want to take the 5 stitches before and the 5 stitches after the pinky for the ring finger. I'm actually going to slide this 1 stitch back over here. There we go. So here I am. This gets pretty fiddly here. I'm going to take these 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then I'm going to pull the yarn straight through them accidentally. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto scrap yarn. Those are the 5 stitches before the pinky. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the 5 stitches after. That's on another piece of scrap yarn. And now it just got a whole lot easier to see what you're doing. So we have pinky, ring finger, and now for the middle finger, I take another piece of scrap yarn, and I'm going to put the 6 stitches before the ring finger. I'm having a tough time with this. Let me do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a tough time coming at stitches with the needle from my left hand. So I just did kind of a goofy thing so I could continue doing it with my right hand. And I have 1 live stitch here I don't want to drop. And then the last stitches, the remaining 10 stitches, go on their own piece of scrap yarn. Okay. Okay, and now if we were to put this on, we actually have fingers separated for each of these, and now we just need to go back. It's a mess, but they are all there. Ring finger, middle finger, that's first finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. There we go. And now we're ready to work the fingers. And that's what we'll do in the next video, is go back and pick up the stitches and work each finger individually.